Hi, this is Stacy, and I would like to share with you new Web 2.0 tool that we'll be talking about that can be used for formative and summative assessments. And the tool is Thinglink. Thinglink is an opportunity to take an image, any image, whether it's your own personal image or an image from the web, and to make it interactive. You can connect links to it, you can connect videos, you can connect audio recordings, you can connect text. So it is definitely a way for students to be able to show what they know. I like to use this tool in my classroom as both a formative or summative assessment piece. It just depends on how it's being used. Remember, a formative assessment is something that's happening all the time. It's helping you guide your instruction. It's gauging where your students' understanding levels are with the content you're presenting. And summative assessment, I associate with the end of the unit tests. Yes, I can use those to help guide my instruction in the future, but that tends to be when I'm done with the unit and I'm ready to move on. So depending on how you use this tool, it can be very beneficial. It can really promote critical thinking, and you can really get to the level of understanding of your students. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to type in thinglink.com. And I'm going to go Thinglink for education because that's going to give me what I need for my classroom. What I'm going to show you, and I'm going to go ahead and click on this particular, the first choice. And what I'm going to show you is the free version. Everything that I am doing on here is the free version. Of course, there's the paid upgrade. And if you want more opportunities within Thinglink, then I would definitely go that route. But for everything that I've used in my classroom, I would very definitely suggest going the free route first and seeing if this is a tool that you will like. I already have an account. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to log in with my Google. This will just make it easier for me to merge any documents or any images or sync any files that I have within Google. And by logging in with Google, it'll work a little bit better and fluently with some of my Google apps if I choose to do so. Other than that, I can type in my email or my password. If I am a new user, I would sign up here as a teacher or I would sign up as a student. Okay. And if it's a student, you can give a code to access your classroom account. So that helps you organize your information. But since I'm already a member, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to log in with my Google. It's asking me for a couple of exceptions. I'm going to accept. And now I'm ready to go into the dashboard, like I call it, of Google, of Thinglink. So basically what we're doing here is this is my stream. My stream are the things that I have favorited, the things that I've touched in Thinglink. It's called touched. And I'll show you that in just a minute. These are the Thinglinks that I have created. So you'll be able to see I have created 5 Thinglinks. I have 3 touches, so I have gone and touched, or I've had people touch mine. I know that sounds kind of funny, but that's the way it is. And so that's basically what my account looks like. Stats will show you how many people have viewed your Thinglink. Browse allows me to look at the other Thinglinks that have been created by other users. If I have the classroom account, then this is where my students would access my classroom and all of their work would be organized within this place. Of course, this is where I would upgrade. This gives me my profile settings, and this is where we'll create. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you this browse. And whenever you start a new tool, I highly recommend going in and browsing, looking for things that have already been created. I need to have an idea of where I'm going with this. So as you can see, these tend to be a little trendier. But you can also see, I think down here somewhere is the life cycle of a chicken. Okay. And you see these little hearts? These are the touched. Okay. In Twitter, you have the favorites. In Google Communities, you have a +1. here you have a touch. So, and here you can see there's also been some comments left. Okay, so that's what those boxes are. So what we're going to do is you can definitely get in and browse at what's out there. This is used quite a bit in other countries. So you're going to find quite a few bilingual ones on here, which is really neat, especially if you're have some ESL students or if you're a foreign language teacher. But what we're going to do is we're going to search. And I teach fourth grade history, and that's Missouri history. So I'm going to type in Missouri history. Now that might be kind of broad. I might need to get a little more specific with that, but let's see what happens. As you can see, it's searching. This one right here looks like it's had quite a few hits. It has 11 comments and 15 touches. That's pretty cool. But as you can see, I can go down and there's a variety of different images that have already been created. This one looks kind of interesting because we do Missouri Native Americans. We talk about the Plains and the Woodland Indians. So let me go ahead and click on that one and see what this is like. As you can see, I just clicked on it and it's an image. And this is a picture that was either taken with their camera or it was downloaded from the internet. And you see these little, if I hover over the image, I see these little tabs, these little marks. I associate these with like push pins. Pretend like this picture is up on a bulletin board and you want to add information, so you stick a push pin at that location on the picture and you can add some information. And that's basically what this Thinglink has done. As you can see, if I hover over this one, it says Missouri Tribe, but then it gives me a link. So if I click on the link, it's actually linking me to another page. Okay. And I can link video. This is, maybe it's not a video. Yep, it is a video series. And it looks like it's saying page not found. So we'll go back. But as you can see, you can upload, you can put in text, you can put in links to other sites, you can put in audio files, you can link to videos. There's just so many things that you can do within this image to make it interactive. Okay. And on our previous page, you saw the little hearts. Those were as many times as an image was touched. That means someone liked it. And this is how you would touch an image. Okay. So when I touch an image, I'm saying I like it, it is going to save this Thinglink to my stream page, to my profile page. And so it's going to save it to my stream page. So all of them that I have touched will show up down there. So if it's something I think I might want to use for my class, I'll touch it so it'll save into that onto that page for later use. Okay? So let's go ahead and let's create something. So I'm going to go ahead and hit create. And as you can see, you have to start with your image first. So you can either upload from your hard drive, you can import your Facebook photos. You will allow the program to have access to Facebook. You can import public Flickr images, but you need to have a Flickr account in order to do that. Or you could go to web URL address or a link. Okay. Now I have some images that I have already saved onto my computer. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to choose an image, or I can drag and drop one. And so what I'm going to do in my downloads is I know I've got images in here somewhere. Okay, let me search for my photos, images. Hopefully I have some images in here. Okay, so say that I want to do something. I know that I have images at other places, but for time's sake, here is a map. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to choose this. I can tell that I really want an image, though. It really has to be in the form of an image to do the absolute best. Where are my downloads? Okay, so what we're going to do quickly is I'm going to come out and I'm going to go on a search. And I always get my pictures that I use in the classroom from Creative Commons site. Basically, you have been given permission to use these pictures. Okay, it looks like we're having some issues there, so I'll just go to Google Maps. Let's pick an image from there. Okay. So I'm going to come here to images, just get on Google. I'll go to images and I'll find something that I like. Hopefully we can find, here we go. Here's the Missouri, here is, let me get even more extensive and go Missouri. And my computer's acting a little weird right now, but here we go. Okay, so I could save this if this was the image that I wanted. And on the Chromebook, I don't know if you know that or not, but on the Chromebook, if you hit your Control and the 6th button from the left up at the very top, it allows you to take a screenshot. So I'm going to click on this screenshot. There it is right there, my ping. I am going to use this little pencil to crop my picture exactly what I want, get all the other stuff off because it took a screenshot of my page. I'm going to name it Missouri. And I hit enter and now it's done. So now my picture has been saved. Okay. So when I come back for Thinglink and it says choose an image or drop one here, you've actually just seen me do that. So I'm going to choose the Missouri ping. I am going to open it. And here I go. It is uploading my video. So in just a moment, it's going to flip over to my Thinglink. And now I'm ready to start adding my points of information. Okay. Alrighty. Obviously, here we go. Just got to be a little patient, Casey. Just got to be a little patient. And as you can see here, it did not insert the one that I wanted. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to use this as my teaching tool. Okay. What I'm going to do is add how not to save an image. Okay. And we're going to call it that. And what I'm going to do is if I click anywhere on this page, I have a little dot that will appear. Now down in this left-hand corner, I can choose what I want that dot to look like. Okay. My premium account, the upgrade, you can insert your own images as dots. They have more to choose from, but I think for what you're using it for, you'll have plenty. As you can see, you've got plenty of little icons and they're adding new icons all the time. So I'm going to choose this one right here. And at every dot I place, I'll choose my icon again. I can attach information to it. So I can attach a link or an email or an image address, or I can put text. So here I can put small map of Missouri. So as you know, I'm going to hit Save Tag. If I want to change the text, I can make it bold, italicized, highlighted. And now I've saved the tag. So as you can see, I have this little box attached, and when I pull that up, small map of Missouri will come up. If I decide I don't want it, I can just say remove tag. Okay? Now say that I want to add a link to, I have another link open here, Missouri Indian fact sheet that I never closed down from the previous one. So I would just highlight the link. I would Control C, copy it. I would go back here, and since since this is highlighted, this little tab, I could change it if I wanted to. You can have multiple icons. Then right here, I would Control V and I would paste it. And then I would say, I could add text, cool site about Native Americans. I think that's what it was. And now I have a link to it. I have text to it, and I can save my tag. So now when I pull up this tag, if I click on it, small map of Missouri comes up. If I click on this one, I will actually have a link that will appear. Okay? And so if this is something that I am ready to save, I have a couple of options here. I can go to my share settings. If I want everyone to have view, then I would choose public. If not, I could choose unlisted. However, only people with the link can view it if it's unlisted. So keep that in mind. It sounds real good, but if they lose the link, then they can't access it in other means. Here, I can allow anyone to edit it. If I put it out there publicly and I want other teachers to be able to take pieces that they want and not want, if I want that to happen, allow anyone to edit. Or if partners are working on something together, this would be something that they would want to check. But right now, I want this to be the only thing. I want to be the only one that can make any changes. So I'm going to leave that unchecked. And I'm going to hit close, and I'm going to hit save. And so now, here is my Thinglink. And if I want to share it with others, my computer's acting a little funny right now, but if I want to share it, I hit the share button, and it'll give me the link to share it with others. So it'll go right to this picture and not go through all the Thinglink steps, or you can embed it within a web page. I hope this is a tool that you will enjoy using. I know I love this tool. I can see my students who very literally pick images to go with content. And then I've really seen that deep level of understanding with those students who metaphorically pick pictures that represent an understanding. So this is a tool that can really be used in a lot of different ways. I hope you enjoy.